guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you how to get a big, voluminous, sexy blow dry like this. And I'm also going to share some tips on just how to properly blow dry your hair. Whether you're a beginner, you have straight hair, curly hair, there's a bunch of different ways to make sure that your blow dry is as fabulous as when you walk out of the salon. I also have a previous tutorial video on when I blow out my hair smooth, when I have longer hair, so I'll be sure to link that down in the description box if you guys want to head over and watch that as well. So if you guys want to see how to get tons of volume for a super sexy blow dry, keep watching. Okay, let's get down to business. I feel like I have fluff all over me. Before we start actually blow drying the hair, I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to get the perfect blow dry. Now, this blow dry is specifically kind of for extra volume, getting that like really fun, bouncy curl or bend to your hair. So when you shampoo and condition your hair, make sure that you're using a nice shampoo and conditioner that is not too heavy, so not a super moisturizing one. You don't want to be doing a mask because all that's going to do is weigh your hair down and make it super heavy. The more moisture, the more weight you have in your hair, the flatter and limp your hair is going to go. So moving on to the products I have already prepped in my hair. Okay, so the first product that I've prepped in my hair is by Living Proof. It is the Frizz Nourishing Styling Cream. This helps to stop frizz and add a little tiny bit of moisture into your hair. If you have curly hair, make sure that you're using a styling cream that's going to help to really smooth it out. I like to add a little bit through my ends, then brush it out, and it's perfect. So the second product that we're going to be using is by Living Proof as well. They sent me some products to review. I have been trying them out, and I have been wearing my hair like this lately, and I absolutely love it. So a review will be coming soon. When it is actually up, I will link it down below for you guys to see my final thoughts on all of these products. So this is the Living Proof Blowout. This is a like polishing spray to help make your blowout last longer and also style better. So I like to take this little guy, shake it up a little bit. I always shake my liquid products, and then just spray it through your hair. I'm also going to apply a little bit of the Restore Instant Protection. What I love about this spray is that you can use it damp and dry. Anytime that you're doing thermal styling, it's going to protect your hair from heat as well as protect your hair from UV. Now this can go all the way up to 450 degrees. That's really hot. I don't ever put that much heat on my hair, but if you're one of those girls, this is gonna save your hair. So I'm just gonna spray all through my hair. So I did that roots to ends, kind of a generous amount because I really want to get some bend through my hair. So my hair has dried pretty much 50%. I like to do my makeup first, then do my blow dry. Now, first thing about your blow dryer, this is your blow dryer. If you're using it like this, your blow dry is not going to be as awesome. If you grab this little doodad that nobody wants to use or even knows about unless you're a stylist or you talk to your stylist about blow drying, this is how your blow dryer is supposed to look. Blow dryer, nozzle. Hello, lifesaver, amazingness. The only reason why you don't have a good blowout probably is because you're not using a good brush and you're not using a nozzle, people. Nozzles are what gives the perfect airflow and everything magical for a blow dry. So when using a round brush and a nozzle, it's actually going to line up right against your brush, and that is what is going to actually push your hair and smooth it out and give you that big, beautiful blow dry. In like working with a blow dryer, you also want to be using a round brush that has a ceramic base, so it's going to kind of heat up a little bit, kind of act like a very low heated curling iron, and it's going to give you that super nice bend to your hair and bounce. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to get most of the water out of our hair. You want to dry your hair up to 80% dry before you actually bring in a round brush, because unless you have super, super curly hair, you only want it to be 50% dry. That way we're not doing as much work and it's going to go by a lot faster. First things first, we're going to work on our bangs. Anyone who has fringe or a cowlick or anything, this is going to save you. All you're going to do is take a paddle brush or a flat brush or whatever, and you're going to blow dry and brush your hair straight down for a little bit, over to one side and then over to the other side. That is going to neutralize any cowlicks or just make a really pretty beautiful front fringe area. Okay, so you focused all of that air right on the root area. You don't need to do the mid shaft to ends, just right on the root to get that nice and neutralized. Now we're just gonna go through and rough dry our hair. So this is the time where you can take your nozzle off and just kind of go through and get about 80% of the water out of your hair. Hello there. Okay, so now that we have our hair about 80% dry, you guys can see my ends are just a little damp. Now we're going to start sectioning and actually blow drying our hair. So I'm just going to section my hair from down my part, and then I'm going to half the back. You guys know that I like to work in sections, and it's just easier, especially when doing a blow dry. So I'm going to clip one side up like so, and then I'm going to work on this side. So starting from the underneath, I'm going to take a nice sized section. You don't want it to be too thick because you want your bristles to be able to go through your hair. So something like this is probably the best, because it's just silly if you don't do that. And then when I'm blow drying my hair, my nozzle is going to sit right parallel with my brush. So it's not going to be like this, it's going to be like this. And I'm going to push it down and away with my brush. It's going to work in unison. This is going to really smooth out your hair and your cuticle so you don't get a super frizzy mess. If you're blow drying this way, it's going to be blow drying your hair in the opposite way, and you're going to end up with a frizzy mess. So, key point in this whole blow dry, nozzle, check. Keeping your nozzle and brush parallel to each other, check. And then blow drying down. So a little something like this. Mind you, I have no mirror right now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't have a mirror, so. Okay, so now comes the fun part. We're going to be working with pin curl clips. This is what's going to really set our hair and give you that big, huge, beautiful blow dry. So all I'm going to do is take my brush out. I'm going to grab my fingers and put them together like this. Then I'm going to go at the base of my scalp, and I'm going to wrap my hair around my fingers like so. It's going to create a little pin curl, little twirl. And then all you're going to do is take your pin curl clip and clip it at the base of your head through the center of that little curl. So it's going to look something just like this. What that's going to do is it's going to allow it to cool while it's in that kind of circular formation. So it's going to give us tons of body, kind of like hot rollers or Velcro rollers or anything like that. So I'm going to continue to go through and do this to the rest of my hair. We're using the same exact method, just making sure that you are wrapping it as soon as you take the little curl out of your brush, curl it up, pin it, and we're setting our hair for a perfect blow dry.
The only thing that I do differently in the front is I actually blow my bangs towards my face. I like to have more volume in my fringe area, so I'm going to blow it towards my face, and then I'm also going to pin it going towards my face and then set it with a pin curl clip.
Okay, so now that all of our hair is up in these pin curl clips, this is super similar to the way that I do curls. This is just for a blow dry. I'm going to grab the Living Proof Flex Shaping Hairspray. This hairspray is a working spray, so you can use it and put it in your hair and it's not going to make it feel stiff. So something that is a soft hairspray. And I'm just going to kind of spray it over the top. This is just going to kind of help to lock in that volume since we have our hair in these little pin curls right now. Now you're just going to allow your hair to cool down so that when you touch your hair, it is cool to the touch. Alright, that gave me the perfect time to throw on some lipstick. Now you're just going to remove all of the pin curl clips out of your hair. Now using our fingers, we're just going to break up our hair. I like to just kind of flip my head back and then toss my hair a little bit to break up all of those fun, big, bouncy, voluminous waves. Okay, so you guys can see it just gives your hair like a ton of volume and bounce, and it looks so good. Now it looks like I just stepped out of the salon, but guess what? We did it ourselves. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these tips on how to do a perfect blow dry for medium length hair and getting some fun, sexy volume in there. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!